Hey everyone, Vintage Vinny here, and welcome to another antique store haul. Today I'm going to be sharing everything that I picked up at one of the peddler malls right around the corner from my house. So these items are from January, so we're looking at, a month and a half or so that I've had this stuff. I can't remember off the top of my head what I spent, but I know that with what I purchased, I'm definitely going to be able to make some good money on some of these items. There are a couple of items that I did not have with this stuff because I brought it upstairs. So at the end of the video, wait till you guys see some of the really awesome pieces that I picked up. Not that the stuff that I bought isn't awesome already, but my favorite pieces we're going to save for the end. So I want to say that I spent maybe close to $100. That seems to be my running rate lately. Like every time I go into an indoor flea market or a antique store, it's always around $100. I don't know what it is. I think it's just my diverse eye and all of my good deals that I find add up. That's just how it is, I guess. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right in, shall we? This is cool. This is just from my childhood. I remember seeing these out and about. It's basically like a push puppet. It's not doing so well with pushing now, but I think this is a McDonald's toy. Yep, this is from the late 90s. It's marked 1999 on it. I'm going to clean that up a little bit, and then I don't know, I'll probably put that with all of my 90s stuff, because I do like Toy Story. That's actually one of my favorite Disney movies, Disney Pixar movies. The first two were the best. The third one, I will say, was sad because it was kind of like the end of an era. Like, my generation was growing up, and it just didn't feel the same after that movie. And then the other ones, I'm just like, should have left it at 3. I'll be honest, in my opinion, after the third one, they shouldn't have made any more of them. But, well, gotta make it more interesting for the younger audience, I guess. Anyway. So this is a rather unusual tin. This is Radiator's anti-rust and water pump lubricant. I was really attracted to the rocket-looking image and the, mint green, I'm sorry, not aqua, color. I just thought that was really awesome. It does have some rust on it, unfortunately, but I did look this up. I can't remember off the top of my head what it's selling for. I am going to open it up and dump out the contents of it, because that will make it much easier to ship and won't cost somebody an arm and a leg to do. I did also pick up another beautiful piece of crackle glass. I have no idea how to tell what's old and what's new, because I know they still make that stuff today. It is hand blown because there is a pontil on the bottom. I almost thought I saw a signature. Nope, there's no signature on here. But that is pretty, and you guys know I love my blue, so I was immediately attracted to that. And speaking of blue, I also found these vases here. I got 2 of them, and the color is just exquisite. It's fired on paint, because as you can see, it is clear on the bottoms there. But I loved those. I thought those would be a great piece for springtime, so I did grab those. Then I spotted this. It's very random. It's a 90s Jolly Rancher truck. That was from 1996. It's Mattel, so it's a Hot Wheels truck. Don't think it has too much value. I just thought it was cool because I do love Jolly Ranchers. And funny enough, I just had a really weird hankering for them lately. And I ran over to Walmart, long story short, and I was looking for the Jolly Rancher chews because I really like those. And I found out that they're not selling them anymore. So I'm like, okay, well, where the heck am I supposed to go? So thankfully, I looked it up on Google, and I found out that Dollar General sells them. So anytime I want them, I just go right over to Dollar General. I did stock up. I think I bought like 6 bags of them, and I filled my candy jar upstairs. So I'm not going to need them for a while. But I like the hard candies, and I also love those chews. So, yeah. Now, this was interesting. This is a made in Japan wind-up duck toy. I don't know if he was supposed to have eyes originally. He probably did, but they are missing. This is marked Japan. Oh, upside down. Japan. But I thought that that was awesome, and I did look that up, I think. For 40% off, I did get this really cool little plastic case full of different keys and key fobs. This one almost reminds me of like a gun handle. Can you see that? So there's a whole bunch of different ones in here. We got this one. This one looks like it maybe was interchangeable or something, or maybe something broke off. I don't know. But I thought this was a fun little lot for, what was it, like 7 something, and that was well worth it, I think. I did find this Coca-Cola Comet piece, which I've never seen before. I thought that was really awesome. I thought it was a brooch, and somebody glued a hairpin thing to it, and I'm going to try to find a way to remove that because I don't want that. I don't wear hairpins. I would definitely wear this as like a pin, like a brooch, because that is just awesome. So I'm going to have to maybe take a hairdryer to the back of that and see if I can get rid of the backing to the hairpin. I thought this was really awesome. Look at this brooch here. That looks like a sunburst. I think it was 20% off. Isn't that awesome? Got a faux pearl. I don't know who made them. Oh, is there there's a name? That's a Sarah Coventry. I'm just now noticing that. It says Sarah Coventry right here. Isn't that just amazing? So I'm going to look that up and see if that has any value. I'm not sure. If not, I will bring it to a live sale for a good price. And then I found this really cool rhinestone crown brooch. I like unique looking pieces of jewelry. They look great in my junk jars. I call them junk jars just because JJ. Treasure jars, whatever you like to call them. But I'll have to do a little bit more research on this and see what's up with that. And then I spotted this key brooch. I don't know what initially attracted me to it, but I thought it was interesting. I did pay up for that. I paid $6.25 for it. I want to say that I maybe looked it up, or maybe I just really liked it, or I said I'm going to hold on to it, and if I find something else, maybe I'd put it back, but I ended up buying it. No big deal. I supported a small business. If I saw that in a thrift store for like $6, I probably would ask them what was it made of gold, but it's okay. All good. And then I spotted this piece here. This is just a bottle opener. And it says, "Drink Try Me." Trademark. So I've never heard of that. I'm going to have to do a little bit more research on Try Me soda. Because I've never seen or heard of that brand before. And then I also found a Veronica, part of the Archies. Found a pin. I think these are from the 60s, because I know they, Archie did, oh, it says it right here. It says it a year. I'm just now looking at this. It says oh gosh, sorry, I'm not letting y'all see it too. Let's see if it'll focus. Probably won't. Oh, I think we got it. Without the glare. It says 1970. So that's really neat. I also spotted these Tupperware canisters. These stack, and the lids do seal shut. Those were 20% off, and I think I might be able to get about $35 for those. Any of the eBayable items will be up for grabs today. I believe I'm getting this up for Thursday. So if y'all want to purchase them, they're going to be available sometime on Thursday. So we will see what happens there. This book, I love, because I love the graphics in here. We have a holidays book and other fun days for around the year. This is a Rand McNally. It's got all the different holidays of the year. I want to say this is from like 1953. So you've got New Year's Day, Valentine's Day, St. Patrick's Day, Easter, Independence Day, Columbus Day. Love the Halloween page. Can't beat that. And you've got Thanksgiving and Christmas. So that's a fun book. I want to say I got that for like 80 cents. And then I found these in a booth that was 50% off. It looks like some steamboats. My thoughts are rolling together. We went on a boat ride in Memphis when we were there. That was really fun. We went on I forget what it was called. Was it the Queen Mary? In Memphis, Tennessee? I can't remember. I'd have to look back at my stories, because I did a post of us when we were on it. And Scott actually went live on it when we were riding. It was cool. I'd never been to Tennessee before, so that was a very cool, like, touristy attraction. And then I spotted these. I've never seen these before. They are chicken bowls. They were made by Glassbake, and they marked them as Bakelite Bakers, but these are definitely not Bakelite. They're glass. I know I looked these up when I bought them, and I got them 50% off, so I paid $7.50 for both of them, so essentially $3.75 a piece. And those were most definitely worth picking up. Again, those should be available sometime today when you guys see the video. I'm probably going to be asleep or getting ready to fall asleep by the time this video goes up, so we'll see what happens. And then I spotted this piece. It's just a flat little glass disc. It was 50 cents. I'm not really sure who made it or what. Doesn't that look like a really giant eyeball from a distance? But it's green on the back, so I have no idea if this is just like a project piece or what it is, but I liked it, and it was inexpensive enough, and, you know, we'll see what I can find out about it. I did find a couple of hankies. As you all know, I did a really awesome hanky sale, and I loved the candy canes. I thought that was just really fun. This one I want to say was worth putting online, so I'm probably going to end up doing so. This is it says Old Mother Goose. Oop. So I'm going to have to look that one up again, but I'm pretty sure that this one was worth listing online. And so that was definitely fun. All right, so moving right along. So these are like new Croc sandals in a size 7, women's size 7, and they are in like new condition. Like, I mean, look at the bottoms. They barely look worn. Now, I will probably take an alcohol wipe or maybe even a magic eraser just to get the surface residue off for selling purposes. I'm not sure what those will bring at the, like, as I'm filming, but definitely more than what I paid for them. So summer is coming. I want to get that stuff up as quickly as possible, so that way, if people want it, they'll have it for the season. This is awesome. This is a Coca-Cola toy dispenser, Andy Guard, and this was made by, let's see, oops, box here. It's got the stuff in it. The St. Joe Paper Company in the Pittsburgh plant in McKee Rocks, Pennsylvania. So I will go ahead and take this out of the box so you guys can see it. It's really, really cool. So here's what the side of it looks like. Here's the front. So apparently you were to stick a Coca-Cola bottle in here like this with it open, so that way you could insert it and let it sit, and then you pull the little tab and it would dispense the Coca-Cola. And now it does come with the the little shot glasses. Well, I guess you can call them shot glasses with the original cardboard holder. So that just sits on there really cool, or really nicely. I love this, just the Coca-Cola glasses and everything. I want to say that this is probably from the 1950s, based on that design right there. I could be very wrong about that, but that is just absolutely awesome. And I got it for a steal at $20. I mean, would you have bought that for $20? Because I most definitely did. All right, and the final two items I'd like to share with you all from my trip to this particular indoor flea market are these two advertising trays. Now, this one right here is from 1912, 1913. It is an original because you see copyright 1912 right there. And right there, it says Passaic Metalware Company, or Company Litho in Passaic, New Jersey. As you can see, it does have some rust, and, you know, this was used. Granted, this is 112 years old, so it's still, you know, for it being over 100 years old, it's in pretty good shape. How you can tell this is an original besides those markings that I just shared with you all. Also look in the glass there. You'll see a 5-cent marking. And if you have the reproduction, it will not have that. Now this, despite its damage, is quite rare, I think. I don't see these very often at all. Like, I mean, never. This is a Pepsi Cola tip tray from about 1908. And like I said, despite that rust damage, I didn't care because this is not something that comes up too often. The tip trays nor the original serving trays. So you got like a Gibson Edwardian era lady holding up the Pepsi glass right there. You've got kind of like an ice cream parlor type place, like the soda fountain. You got the old school, like Tiffany style looking lamp shades. She's dressed in the Edwardian dress. It says drink Pepsi Cola, delicious, healthful, 5 cents. And down here it says Niagara Buffalo. I have seen many reproductions. You will see a lot of them out there if you're looking for them. You hardly ever see the originals. So when I saw this sitting in that showcase, I had to see how much it was. And when I turned it over and saw that it was only $19.95 plus a 20% discount for something this old, that is absolutely remarkable. So I'm gonna see if the one that I have of the 1912 girl is in better shape than this one. Then I'll probably end up listing this one. What did I pay for this one? I think I paid, so I got $6 off of that, so about $24, $23.95. I may end up listing this one for $60 to $70 just because of the condition. We will see what happens with that. Of course, I'm not selling the Pepsi Cola tray because this, like I said, this is incredibly hard to find. There was one listed on eBay for about $850. Now, granted, that one was in much better condition, but if I were to sell this, I know I could definitely get some money for it despite the rust damage. And folks, that concludes my epic flea market or antique mall, peddler's mall haul. Thank you all so much for watching. Let me know down below in the comments section what were your favorite items.